Guys, what's going on? Saul here, founder at Laundry Town. So I rarely do this, and rarely do I even feel the need to do this. Maybe less than a handful of times per year, normally once or twice. I feel like we've just been cheated and definitely highly mistreated by a customer. And it's kind of sad because the customers that we work with, they're part of the international expat community here, and there's not so many things you can really do as a business owner or vendor. It's like a lot of the liability is on you, and sometimes you just have to write stuff off. And I don't mind writing stuff off. That's part of business. You're gonna have some delinquent or bad customers, but at the same time, it's just like I'll have to give some context. But I also think it extra sad because this person is a business owner themselves. So you would think one business owner to another would understand, the struggles involved with running a business and collections and following up with customers. And I make a point, and I'm sure you do too, if you're a business owner, something to try to be a better customer, to be conscientious, because you know what it's like to be on the other end. Anyways, we worked with this guy for several months. Of course, we diligently we did what we were supposed to do, and he did what he was supposed to do for the most part up until the end, where once we're good with the customer, we will send them their laundry back because we have a laundry delivery service. We'll send them the laundry back even if it's not paid. And for most customers, we will not do that. Only if it's a customer we have some rapport with, they're a repeat customer, and we can kind of like we're basically giving them some trust to say, hey, you'll pay us back later. And rarely, and I mean rarely, do we get stiffed on the bill. And that's exactly what happened with this guy. We got stiffed hardcore, and it's kind of sad because we're here in like a second world country. It wasn't a big bill, so it's more like based on principle, and based on principle why I'm even making this video. So it was like a $30 bill or something. He sent in loads of laundry, and he just didn't pay it. It's like 5 months overdue. I've spoken with this guy on the phone before. I sent him emails. I know he just looks at them because we have like an email tracking system. It does like read receipts, like the same way Gmail does, and he just ignores them. And it's not like he even replies. Like if someone is busy, they'll be like, "Hey, sorry, man, I haven't been able to get to this." Normally in a few days or weeks, maybe I've been on a flight, whatever. No, this guy. So I've mentioned how it's sad, and it's the sad thing is it's like a character, trait or flaw or representation when you can like stiff someone in a second world country who's doing good work and that you've worked with before, who gave you some trust. Like, what does that show? To me, I would say a lot. Like if I knew people like that, like because the way people behave in their private lives is quite different from what they'll put on in their professional lives on their website at work, at the office and stuff. But to know like information like that, how someone operates in their personal life and stuff like that, it's very telling. So I would say, yeah, I mean, if you're trying to work with this guy or his, I don't know what kind of business he runs, but just work with that guy in general, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust what he's behind. I wouldn't trust what he's selling. I wouldn't trust, a year later, if you need some support or something happens, for him to be there for you. It could. I don't really want to read too far into it, but like I said, it's just not a good sign. It's pretty bad. You can extrapolate on it in a number of different ways, and I don't want to make this video too long, but it's a sad situation, man. Like I said, when you're part of the international community here and you're extended trust and gratitude like that, and you just take it for granted, ignore a bunch of emails and calls, and just stiff someone on a small bill, it's sad, man. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, and that's why I went slightly out of my way to make this video, so that way other people can know, because to be honest, he deserves it. And if he's watching this, if you're watching this, Kevin, you deserve. I don't want to make it sting too much. I'm not gonna use bad words or anything, but if you don't pay someone and then they make a video saying you didn't pay them, well, yeah, what do you expect? What do you expect? So yeah, if he's seeing this, yeah, sure, he'll probably get angry or whatever. But the thing is, all I've said here is the complete truth. And I guess, yeah, sometimes people get mad when they do something wrong and they didn't expect anyone to find out about it. But now we have things like YouTube. So, anyways, let's leave it at that, guys. If you're considering, working, operating, being around this guy, think twice because, like I said, small things like that, they're large character traits, representations of other things, especially if you're trying to make any kind of long-term business cooperation, things like that. No way. All right, guys. Hope someone found this helpful. If even one person sees this video and it helps them or it factors into their decision making process concerning this individual, I'm happy with that. So you guys take care. Have fun.